Everybody, Mike Knight, Vegan Tour Guide here. Hope all's going well in your world. Hey, just drop in real quick to let you know about a great interview on the podcast you just had with David Carter. David Carter, better known as the 300-pound vegan. Definitely something you want to check out. It was a great podcast. He is awesome. I mean, just a great person to have on. Awesome talking with him. And the biggest thing he does, as you can tell by the name 300-pound vegan, and I mean, he's 300-pound vegan because he is the 300-pound big man that used to play in the NFL. He actually went vegan while he was in the NFL. So he brings a lot of knowledge about what it was like, going, to a plant-based vegan diet while playing in the NFL. He didn't know how it was going to turn out. He made the commitment, made the commitment actually to his wife. He said, you know what, I'm going to go to a plant-based diet. And, he did it. And there's things, of course, he wanted to change too. And that when he did some research and all, he really felt that it was going to help him out with. It was going to help him out with inflammation that he was having, a bunch of soreness. He was on medication. He talks about in the podcast, he was like 20 years old in college. And so he wanted to find ways to alleviate that. Plus, again, inflammation, some other things slowing him down, and longevity of life. When he started doing the research on, of course, the heart disease, diabetes, and other things that can come. And it was wild because you'll find out from listening to the podcast where, initially he dropped almost 40 pounds in the first month. 40 pounds when he went off, the traditional, if you will, meat-based diet. And, he started looking for ways, and he started eating, a lot of black beans and rice and some other things he put on plant-based. And he went actually up to 317 pounds. So the crazy thing was, he was at 307, dropped to 260, went plant-based, and then went to 317. So he shatters all the myths that you cannot gain lean muscle mass or muscle mass in general, or that, oh my gosh, you can't get enough protein on a plant-based diet. You get plenty of protein. It's out there. It's something, we hear about a lot. So I just want to let you know, it's great, especially for that, because I know a lot of people who listen to the podcast, watching this video right now, my whole premise and my mission is to provide information and knowledge on plant-based. That's it. I just want to put the knowledge out there and information so people can make informed decisions about it. Maybe you're making decisions to go all plant-based. Maybe you're making decisions to swap out a few meals a week. That's awesome. I love all of it. I just really want people to see this information. And I love this interview, with David, because it helps shatter those myths, especially for people sometimes, that are on the fence, especially maybe people that are working out, a whole lot in their lives and are still focused on trying to make, gains, muscular gains and stuff like that. Now they see that it is possible and it has been done. Not to mention, you'll hear a common theme that he says, and in some other podcasts of mine you'll watch, that has a lot to do with also recovery time. You'll hear him talk about that. Recovery time is a great added booster, if you will, when you go to a plant-based diet. So check that out. Not to mention, listen to what he's doing now. He's got a fantastic cause that he's involved with right now called the Food Deserts. He talks a lot more about that in the podcast. So be sure to check that out. Again, the podcast is at VeganTourGuide.com. Just like it sounds, VeganTourGuide.com. You can always email me, VeganTourGuide@gmail.com. Love to hear from you. Check out the podcast. Share it with others. Spread it around. Help continue to spread information and knowledge with me. All right, it's Mike Knight, Vegan Tour Guide. And always, don't forget, live Pura Vida.